Here's the argument now that they're saying that there wasn't any place for them to land in Westmoreland. Westmoreland have so much open space. Same like how there's mass devastation in St. Elizabeth and they found space to land. They could have landed in Westmoreland just the same. I am not buying that. Blessings, ABR family and viewers. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Isabel Rose. And in this one, Mark Golden tours sections of his constituency and other sections that have been affected by this Hurricane Melissa. And he basically sends out a cogent message to all that unity will help us to get through this. As well as the Eastern Westmoreland Member of Parliament, Dayton Campbell, is saying that the Belmont to Bluefields seems like a war zone. They're crying out for help. More dead bodies have been discovered. And I will get into more details. Please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Now, some of us were disgruntled at the path that the Prime Minister chose to go as it relates to touching down on the ground in helicopters, and he went from St. Elizabeth to St. James. Here's the argument now that they're saying that there wasn't any place for them to land in Westmoreland. Westmoreland have so much open space. Same like how there's mass devastation in St. Elizabeth and they found space to land. They could have landed in Westmoreland just the same. I am not buying that. But let me know what you think of that update. Nevertheless, Dayton Campbell, who is the Member of Parliament for East Westmoreland, is basically crying out for immediate help right now. He says the Bluemont to Bluefields seems like a war zone. Local transportation is near impossible. So he has to be getting video footages from different areas. We reach out to the PM, JDF, to get an aerial tour and JDF on the ground and other emergency services. I have reported Iverson 10 deaths. So currently now in a section of Westmoreland, 10 deaths to the JDF as well, so the bodies can be removed. Also, there are sick people needing care and people need shelter, food, and basic necessities. Others need their medication. So when you hear of a description as a war zone, picture that in your mind, what Westmoreland is looking at the moment. But nevertheless, the Prime Minister should be in Westmoreland sometime today if he has not been there already or in the process of doing so. But what I would suggest them use up the helicopters them. I believe that they have some 9 or 10 helicopters on the island. Use them and bring resources to the people them. Touching down alone and going to look when you say you have a committee that does preliminary assessment and report back to you. The JDF are there doing their preliminary assessment as well. Go down there, use the helicopters them. Seem like only can use them for food benefit. Use them for drop some food in sections so the people them can get food and water. It is a dire need right now in Westmoreland. Westmoreland is like a war zone. It is not about politics. It should not be about PR. It's about people's lives. We want the people them to have food.
In the wake of Hurricane Melissa, our hearts are heavy for all Jamaicans facing loss and hardship. We pray for God's covering and strength for our nation. We stand in solidarity with you. Our resolve to support you is unwavering. We will rebuild together as one Jamaica. In the wake of Hurricane Melissa, our hearts are heavy for all Jamaicans facing loss and hardship. We pray for God's covering and strength for our nation. We stand in solidarity with you. Our resolve to support you is unwavering. We will rebuild together as one Jamaica.
Julian Watchmen for family. Let's please for the JOOK family here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, your thing is, Dave, so go on, yeah. My fellow Jamaicans, this is Mark Golding, President of the People's National Party and Leader of the Opposition. With the massive destruction and devastation caused by Hurricane Melissa, Jamaica is facing tremendous challenges. To those who have suffered loss, your pain is our pain. You are not alone. We are a people who have always turned trials into triumphs. The unbreakable spirit of our people is more powerful than any hurricane, and we will overcome these challenges. The days ahead will require our collective determination and resilience. Let us link our hands and hearts. Working together in unity, we will clear the debris, rebuild our communities, and rise from this stronger than before. This is our home, and working together, Jamaica will recover from this disaster. We stand ready to help and serve in every way we can. So, let us move forward with great hope and in the spirit of unity. With God as our guide and our keeper, let us show the world that we are and we will always be Jamaica strong. One love.
Go ahead, ABR family and viewers. Let me hear what's your take on all of this. Please, to remember a neighbor, to remember someone who is in need. If you are privileged to get some food and you know your neighbor don't have any, once they are badly affected with this passage of the hurricane, please to assist. Whether you can give them a plate of food, whether you can give a bottle of water, whatever the case may be, help each other. We're going to need all hands and hearts on deck at this moment. An empathetic heart knows no color. We're not looking on color right now. We're not looking on politics. We're looking for our fellow Jamaicans. Please go ahead, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. On the road to 50k, help me to get there. Please to stay tuned for more videos, stay tuned for more updates. Big up on yourself.